Swiggy, and Instamart. I so miss you.
It's time to all choose your timeline on the roller coaster of life.
Spring could be an entirely a new way of thinking. So I'm guessing everybody goes through this point in life where you start appreciating simple things of life. I mean, who knew there would be a day when I would be so grateful that sun finally showed up? And that's exactly what I am feeling these days. Feels like London is waking up finally. The sun has finally started to peek out of the clouds, and the days have started becoming more longer. Spring is finally here in London. It just is so bright and nice to soak in the simple pleasures of life. Not having to wear those heavy coats when you go out of the house means so much to me. Coming from a much warmer climate, I feel I fail to see simple pleasures like this. Sometimes the secret to your best life can be appreciating simple things in life. And if you're anything like me, this weather makes you feel like reconsidering a lot of things in life. In other words, things are changing. Everything around me is changing. This is nature's way of saying change is the only constant. Something similar has happened to me in the past year. They say life begins at 30, but no one tells you how scary it is to start over when you already built a life you love. Is change really worth? This morning started with me getting beautiful flowers. It just made me feel really inspired, and I thought I wanted to make this amazing warm breakfast, celebrate the happiness that is around me right now in the weather. So I decided to make this two-ingredient bagel that I totally loved, and I have actually gone through a lot of different videos trying to see what the actual recipe is. Decided to try this particular recipe, and so I decided to make this two-ingredient bake for my breakfast. A pro tip would be make sure when you're trying to make a hole in the bagel, you need to coat your finger with some oil. I think that is the perfect way to not get dough stuck on your hand. And learn from my mistake. Make sure you put egg wash or milk wash on your bagel before you put it for baking. That will give you the perfect golden color that you expect out of a bagel.
I think the bagels turned out pretty well. They were really nice and soft to eat. On this particular day, I was falling short of eggs, so I couldn't put any egg wash, hence the pale color. But it was nice anyway.
In November 2024, I left behind everything I knew once: a career, a warm home, and a constant presence of my loved ones for a new adventure in London. My husband got this incredible opportunity, and while I'm excited, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. Felt like midlife crisis hit a bit too early. This isn't about moving to a new country. It's about sometimes life throws such opportunities in front of you that shakes up your whole world. And suddenly you're standing at the edge of the world thinking, what next? So deciding to move to London was one of the biggest steps that I was taking in my life. I was scared at first. What if I fail? What if I don't fit in? But staying where I was felt scarier than stepping into the unknown. And guess what? In 4 months of feeling lost, I realized change isn't something to fear. It's a challenge. It's the only constant. So I better take the chance to rewrite my story. Today I'm going out on my little London adventure, a spring shopping. I am going to explore a lot of things. I'm going to take you along for the shopping. Spring is all about new beginnings. Change is inevitable, and this is exactly what the ever changing seasons are trying to tell us. The universe sends a message through every season that comes in. It's upon us whether we see it. Spring is all about new beginnings. Seems like a perfect time for a fresh start. So today I am spring shopping. Adding colors will make my house brighter, and it's something about colors that comforts the artist in me. Adding beautiful decor pieces around the house will refresh the vibes and seems like a good way to start. Finally, when I realized this, I thought it was time for a reset. And what better way to reset my life and my house better than spring? All the spring stock, everything looks so colorful and so nice. This is me trying to take control of every aspect of my life, my health, my career, and every small thing that is around me. Finally, I feel like I belong. I recently made a video where I spoke about how I got myself unstuck and took control of every single thing in my life. Sometimes transitions can make you feel stuck. There you are in a never ending loop of trying to make things happen and nothing really seems to work. The London ways, I call it. Back home, getting help was so much easy. But here I am, on my own, the true mascot of Sab Kam Main Hi Karu. Safai bhi, shopping bhi, Swiggy and Instamart. I so miss you. Accepting change in a lot of ways for me is all about trying to refresh your life and be okay for the refreshes that life keeps getting on you from time to time. Not just me, but my house also needed a reset. So today I'm going to just clean everything around me, make sure that my house looks spick and span, and then we are going to put up all the spring decor that I bought, and it's going to be so good. Let's go do that.
Looks like the spring decor is turning out pretty well.
Don't be afraid of change. Here's the thing about change, it's terrifying, but it's also where you meet the strongest you and most fearless version of yourself. Honestly, after putting all the spring decor that I got, the house is looking so good. I'm really happy with all my purchases. It's just so refreshing, and I feel like coping up with change will become a lot more easier when my house is looking so cozy and nice. I am trying to get in touch with my core self. I have been trying to do more things that I feel really happy when I do them. I'm trying a lot of different recipes that satisfy my heart and soul. I feel like cooking is therapy for me. Lately, I have been feeling like everything's spring, all the colorful fruits, everything around me. And I am also wanting to try this amazing blueberry cake I dreamt about last night. It's a quick little bake that I'm doing to nourish my sweet cravings.
Roller coaster, make it through the day upright. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on. I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right. Now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street. Roller coaster, take me to a better time.
If you enjoyed watching, make sure you stick around. I have a lot more to share about my life in London, personal growth, and everything in between. Like, share, subscribe, and let's grow together. Shall we?